Time for rock news on 101.1 WJRR, Orlando's rock station. Let's check in with Lynch and Taco and see which rockers are making the headlines for all the right and wrong reasons. 101.1 WJRR.
All right, before we get into rock news, wanted to mention the Rock the Bank keyword, first one of the day that could win you $1,000 just for entering it at WJR.com before 10 o'clock. Bank, B-A-N-K. Banks.
Thanks, because people were asking me for it.
Where'd your omelet go?
Oh,
I looked over there a few minutes ago. He's eating like a prepared to order omelet. I mean, where did that come from?
And then that waffle. Oh, the Aloft is here.
Oh, downtown hotel.
Yeah, place is great. Matt said to say hello, by the way.
Hey, what up, Matt?
They're doing their inaugural Pink Martini party August 9th. I'm sorry, October 9th. Yeah, October's just right.
So that's way in advance, so notice.
Starts tomorrow is October, right? So October 9th, Thursday. It's going on. That's a Thursday, 4:30 till 2 a.m. And the best part is, Aloft is always donating stuff. All proceeds going to the American Cancer Society. So It's all for a great cause. We've all been touched by relatives or friends or family or yourself with cancer. So they're doing a really good thing.
By the way, that's a cool hotel downtown. If you ever got friends or relatives in town, need a place to stay, send them there.
Yeah, and it's dog friendly. And you know what it's also good for? When you're going to a show at the arena. Mm-hmm. That's the last time I went. It was awesome.
Speaking of shows at the Kia Center, let's begin there. We announced yesterday morning WJRR has the honor of presenting the first dates on the 2026 Ghost Skeletor Tour. Skeletor.
Mm-hmm.
Skeletor. Yes.
It's the Skeletor Tour.
That's easy for me to say. The first date will be in Orlando at the Kia Center on January 21st. You can win tickets to that, by the way, today on the JR Instagram at 1011 WJR. We had a Tuesday ticket takeover happening, so if you're following us on Insta, swing by there before midnight. Maybe you'll be at that show for free. If not, you need to get tickets. There are several different on-sale pre-sales happening today throughout the week, whether you're in fan club or certain credit cards or whatever. You can investigate those, but the general on-sale will be Friday morning at 10 o'clock for that show on January 21st at Kia Center. That's Ghost, presented by JRR. So that'll be fun.
Info on all that, WJRR.com.
Jillian Schreiner, the wife of Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner, has managed to avoid jail time for the shooting incident involving Los Angeles cops back in April. Remember this deal where she cracked off some rounds at police who were searching for a hit-and-run guy in her neighborhood. And, they ended up returning fire, hitting her in the arm. But in the end, she got arrested. She was granted a 2-year mental health diversion program. And if she completes the program, the felony charges against her will be dismissed. She will also have to abstain from illicit drugs and alcohol, continue to participate in weekly therapy sessions, undergo random drug and alcohol testing, and attend at least 3 Alcoholics Anonymous meetings a week. Further, she will not be allowed to own or possess any guns or knives while under the program.
Probably a good idea.
Probably. Yeah. So hopefully she's getting the help she needs to kind of get back on the,
on the mend.
Straight and narrow. Don't fire off shots at police who are chasing a suspect. Lord, man.
That was the craziest story when it first came out.
Avenged Sevenfold frontman M. Shadows once again suffering from vocal cord hematoma. Same injury he dealt with several years ago that led to surgery and the band canceling a tour back in 2018. This go around, Avenged Sevenfold having to postpone their Latin American tour that was slated to kick off this past Friday in Buenos Aires. He was straight up. Feels really bad that they had to do this, but he doesn't have a choice. Got to get the vocal cord hematoma addressed, Taco.
That sucks. And then the healing time on that has to be minimal, a month.
Members of Guns N' Roses, Foo Fighters, the Go-Go's, and Tool have all contributed to a collection called the Majesty of Rock, which is a collection of 32 songs from the Spinal Tap catalog. There's going to be 5,000 digital copies of this available for a minimum donation of $19.84, which is in tribute to This Is Spinal Tap, the first movie being released back in 1984. The proceeds from this will benefit Teen Cancer America, which is a nonprofit founded by The Who's Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend, that runs cancer programs for teens and young adults ages 15 to 39. For details, go to teencanceramerica.org, and you'll see the Spinal Tap deal there. So you've got artists contributing to what is essentially a tribute to a band that doesn't really exist.
Yes.
But still has music. Mm-hmm. That's Spinal Tap. If you're in on the whole Spinal Tap thing, you get it, and it's great. So, and that's all for a good cause.
What a mix with Tool, Go-Go's.
All doing Spinal Tap tunes.
Yeah.
Former Guns N' Roses and Velvet Revolver drummer Matt Sorum and his Adopt the Arts program will honor Bad Company singer Paul Rodgers and Black Sabbath bassist Geezer Butler at its Sound and Vision Awards coming up March 2nd of next year at the Plaza Theater in Palm Springs, California. All-star band led by Sorum will pay tribute to both artists, with all proceeds benefiting Adopt the Arts Foundation, providing music education and creative opportunities for more than 3,500 elementary students in the Los Angeles area. Earlier this year, Rodgers joined members of the program for a special rendition of Bad Company's Rock and Roll Fantasy. Bad Company, of course, set to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year. Axl Rose is half human, half robot in a new cyberpunk graphic novel series called Axl Rose, Appetite for Destruction. And it's set in a neon-drenched Paradise City.
Seems pretty dumb to me.
You're not a Europe dude, and you're not a graphic novel dude.
We've
definitely established that. Set in this neon-drenched Paradise City, where humans and robots are meant to coexist, Appetite for Destruction follows Axl Rose, a half-human, half-robot who lives on the fringes and finds solace in the music of a back-alley lounge singer. Vanishes under mysterious circumstances, Axl's search for answers drags him into a deadly conspiracy, one that could decide the fate of humanity itself.
Neat.
Cost you $39.99, and you can pre-order for it to be out in January.
So, let me get this. One of his parents was a robot in this day and age where robots and humans got along. The other one was a human. They made love and made Axl.
What he said. Motley Crue to release a 40th anniversary of Theater of Pain in a box set version. This will have all sorts of goodies and special collectible stuff. If you're that pressed to have more Crue and another collection of stuff, Theater of Pain box set will be available for your purchasing enjoyment on November 14th. And finally, I thought I would throw this in. There's some questions asked of the various generations of drivers, age groups, and how you spend time in your car. And they asked about all sorts of different stuff about what you do while you're driving or riding in a car. And the one music-related element that stood out, Gen X, Gen Xers, which we're members of, are the ones most out to rock out in their car while driving.
I knew you were going to say.
Among all other generations.
That and scream at other drivers. Learn how to drive!
Perhaps, yes, you have a good point there, Taco.
Orlando's Rock. .101 WJRR, Orlando's rock station.